Hello, all my little earth angels out there. It's Francine. I hope you are enjoying all of the downloaded files, and I hope you're meditating to them and losing your fears. Today I have one, and it's called The Journey to Meet Your Master Spirit Guide. And the reason why I love this one is we all have a Master Spirit Guide, and sometimes we haven't quite met them or we're not sure who they are. And this is a great meditation to meet your spirit guide, give them a name, and see what they look like, because that guide walks with you every single day. So I want you to make sure you're in a nice quiet place where you won't be disturbed. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for this journey. You can lie down, or you can sit in a comfortable chair. And I want you to begin this journey by inhaling positive energy through your nose and exhaling any energy out through your mouth, just as though you were blowing out birthday candles. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good job. And one more time. The more relaxed you are, the more you're in a space where you're able to meet your guide. Give your body permission to relax and be at peace. Feel your body getting lighter and lighter and more relaxed. Feel as though this is your time. Don't let anything take this time away. Now I'd like you to imagine that you are lying down in a small cabin in the woods. Imagine what your small cabin would look like. You feel safe and cozy and warm. But in a moment, I want you to see yourself moving from the bed to the front door. Slowly get up from your bed and walk towards the door of the cabin. Slowly open the door and move outside of the cabin. You see a ray of sunlight that shines all over your body. Breathe it in. Let it begin to heal you. Please know that as we proceed with this journey, you are surrounded by this beautiful white light. A light of love and protection. Allow this ray of light to shine through you. As you walk away from the cabin, allow your spiritual body to stretch. Reach your arms high towards the sky and all around you. And as you move forward, you see a path. This path leads you through the green of this beautiful forest. Take another deep breath and breathe in the energy of this magical place. You look to your right and see a family of deer staring at you. They're welcoming you to this glorious place. They give you peace and make you feel very welcome. They make you feel very safe. You are in awe of this amazing place. You look around and you see multicolored butterflies gently flying all around. You hear soft sounds of birds singing. You feel so loved and peaceful in this special place. While you are standing in this path, You see the tallest of trees that you have ever seen. You feel so small in comparison. As I count down from 7 to 1, slowly look down the path you are being met by a spirit animal. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look down the path, see this animal, and feel comforted. Do not be afraid. It will guide and protect you on your journey. Don't be surprised if this isn't a pet that has crossed over years ago. Offer your feelings of love and appreciation to your pet. It's okay to cry and release your love for this pet. Let your pet know it is okay to lead you on your path. This is the journey to meet your guide. It is now beginning. As you walk down this path, you can't believe the beauty of the trees all around you. This is a place of untouched beauty. In the distance, you can hear the rushing water of a river. It sounds forceful and refreshing. You continue to follow your animal guide. You see it stop, it sits down, and allows its sight to be set on another path, a crossroad in the forest. This path seems not as cleared as the one you are on, but yet it is safe. Your animal guide's instincts are to be followed. See your pet move towards this path, and in the distance you see a huge clearing. It is in the direction that you are walking. Your animal guide leads you to the beginning of the clearing and sits. Feel the energy of this old soul telling you it is safe to proceed alone. It will wait for you when it is time to escort you back to the cabin. As you stand at the entrance to this open field, you see the clearing. The field leads to a cliff. The river that you heard flowing meets the cliff and creates a beautiful waterfall. To your right, you see the forest, and straight ahead, you see a house. See the house and feel as though you are being drawn toward it. This is the home where your spirit guide resides. They are inside and ready to make a connection with you. They know that you are in search of answers. They have led you this far. This is their way of allowing you to meet them and develop your own personal relationship with them. Move towards the door. Notice all aspects of this house. Its shape, its size, the color. Knock on the door. Take a deep breath and know that when the door is open, standing in front of you will be your master guide. Now slowly see the door open and remember all of what you see. Standing before you is the figure of your master guide. This person will be with you until you leave this physical world. You trust him or her with all your heart. You find such peace in being in his presence. Step inside the home. Your master guide is walking gently behind you. Walk into the room to your left. See it as a sitting room. Notice the furniture and all the colors as you sit in this peaceful and cozy room. You see your guide sitting across from you. You will now begin to act like a journalist. you'll begin to ask your guide questions, and you'll receive the answers in your mind. Pay attention to your thoughts right now. That is how your guides will speak to you. The first question I'd like you to ask is what their name is, what they'd like to be referred to as. Ask that question now. If you heard a more common name like Sam or Mary, don't be surprised. They don't want you spending time on learning how to pronounce their names, so they make it simple for you. As the experience moves forward, I will refer to your guides in the masculine tense. You may have a female guide, but this is just to simplify my job. It is always important to show appreciation for your guides. They are always watching over you. The second question I'd like you to ask is, ask what you need to know right now. Often you will hear a solution to a current problem you are working on. Other times it will be a message that you won't fully understand, but you'll see in time what your guide meant by that. Also ask your guide what they need you to know from your heart to theirs right now. Heart to heart. Resonate with your guide. This guide was sent to you the day you were born. We all have angels, but we also have spirit guides. They have the wisdom. And they love when we ask their guidance and their wisdom. I promise it makes your life so much easier. Good. Thank your guide. And know that they were always there for you. Now head towards the door and turn back and see if your guide is gone. Know that even if you don't see him, he is still there. Always there. You now find yourself standing back on the path in the clearing. To the right is the beautiful cliff, and straight ahead is your animal protector waiting for you as promised. As it sees you, the excitement of seeing you moves you and him so much. You give your spirit animal a big hug of gratitude and love. Enter back into the forest and follow your protector guide back to the cabin. Moving through the forest again, take a deep breath and look all around you. You can always revisit this place whenever you choose. See your cabin and move towards it. Your animal protector leads you safely into the cabin and then runs back into the forest. See it turn around and face you. It says hello and goodbye, but know that it is always with you. Anytime you find yourself back in this exercise, you will be protected and joined by this spirit animal. Now enter back into your cabin and lie down. And as I count from 1 to 7, you'll realize your present place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Take a deep breath. Release. Another deep breath. Release through your mouth. Slowly open your eyes and just be still for a moment. try to remember all the details of your experience. As soon as you can, write down the details of your experience. Remember, you can come back to this place anytime you want, as often as you want, especially in the beginning of your spiritual journey. When you become more experienced with your guide, you'll be able to skip this exercise and just call upon them. Give yourself a great big hug of appreciation. You did it. You met your guide.